Hi, welcome of day 26 of May You Receive, a 31-day challenge to receive what is already yours. If you've been following me since day one on this challenge, thank you so much for being here. Just know that you are appreciated, and as we spoke about the gifts yesterday, what I do creates a ripple effect, because now you can experience it. But if you are listening to me and receiving not only what I'm saying, but also receiving the practices and practice those practices, you are automatically creating a ripple effect in this world, because you are tuning into something deeper than yourself, bigger than yourself, like the small self that we identify with. That's what I mean. And it makes me so happy. Sometimes I feel into it, the impact that one person can create without actually being super visible. It's like, wow, even 2, 3, 5 people, if they can see this, those 5 people will turn the life around the 5 people around them, and then it will continue to ripple through, which is so beautiful. And that's why I'm so blessed to be here and to receive myself more and more. Today we are receiving where we are. The theme of today is receive where you are. And again, we spoke about this a little bit at the beginning of the challenge from different angles, when we spoke about presence, beingness, about yourself. But when I tuned in today, it was very clear to me that I have to share this with you, what I've realized a few days ago. And excuse me, it's really making a big impact in my energy and how I'm feeling throughout this. This challenge is like an engine for me. It just makes me more alive and motivates me to keep going. So I was sitting in meditation and I realized that often in life I kind of acknowledged where I was, but I really didn't want to be here, and I wanted to be there, and I was here. So I was I was a little bit here, but I so wanted to be there that I wasn't really fully here. Because imagine we have 100% of energy, and if my energy is focused, I don't want to be here, so I need to go away, and I want to be there. And even though my physical body is here, but the beingness I explained in one of the videos is that the essence of our awareness, attention, presence in this moment, no matter where the physical body is. If I want to be there and I'm here, but I'm not fully here because I want to be there, it's like my energy stretches somewhere and craves for something and resists what is. And only what is a gateway to there. I cannot be not be here and go there. I have to be here first, because here is where everything happens. Here is where, this moment is where everything happens, right? Manifestation can happen here. There doesn't exist in real life. In order for me to be there, I have to become the person who will be there, but then there will be here again. It won't be in the future, it won't be in another place, it will still be my here and now. That's why we say often when we breathe in and out, and I also like to include this in my meditation, take a breath, and on the exhale say to yourself, I am here. So you fully start to ground yourself, start to acknowledge yourself, start to receive yourself, like, wow, I haven't really been here, but now I'm here, now I'm landing, now I'm feeling a little bit grounded, or very grounded. And continuing to my realization is like, I've realized that because I was not here, I had so many parts of me that I didn't acknowledge because they were feeling uncomfortable. Because if I don't want to be here, I feel fear of being here, probably lack. Then I feel shame of being here. I don't want people to know where I am. Then I feel frustration that I'm not further ahead like other people. Then I feel jealousy because someone is there and I'm not there, and I'm here and I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. And I'm pretending to myself that I'm not really here, but I know deeply inside that I'm here, and I'm resisting to feel all those sensations. Then sensations and emotions. And then I visualize myself, think about it, whatever, like I crave it, I want to be there, and it's not happening. It's because there is no one here to make this change, actually. If there is no one here, how can someone go there if nothing is here to actually go? It's like the parts of us that we reject, our awareness, the I am, all the emotions, all the shadows that we reject. It's like, actually, we reject our power. They are, in a way we can say, they are a doorway to there. In another way we can say they are our power, and when we own them, we become more powerful in here and now to actually take this step, take that action and move forward and actually get there. And we start to gain the momentum only through accepting those little parts of us that we separated from, that we say like, this is not me, because sometimes we know that this is me, but we don't want to look at it, we don't want to touch it, we don't want to take responsibility. But often we say like, this is not even me, like this, no, I've dealt with it, like, or like it's never been me, it's my sister or my friend or my dad, but I'm not like that. But trust me, we are everything, and until we start owning those parts, we will always feel like we are stuck. And I'm saying to you this from a place of many places, many times in my life actually, of being stuck. And no matter how much mental work, mindset work I've been doing, not much was shifting in my life. No matter how much, I wanted to be there, how big my desire was, nothing was shifting because I was not fully here. And there are moments obviously that I shifted, but I wasn't really sure. It was like hit or miss, and I was reflecting on my past. It's like, what did I do there that was working and it wasn't working other times? And a few days ago I had this realizations, wow, there is me, there is all of me here, and I need to welcome all of me, I need to receive all of me in order for me to move forward. Otherwise, who is moving forward? I cannot move forward and leave parts of me behind, because it's like, then who is moving? Like, I have to take all those parts with me, and the best way to take them with me is to receive them, to own them, to accept them. Therefore, we need to really anchor ourselves in this moment with honesty, truth of ourselves, like on GPS map. If you don't know where you are and you want to go there, but you don't know where you are, how will it help you? You have to put 2 points, right? Where you are and where you're going, and then the GPS takes you there, whether it's straight or not straight. But if you just land where you want to go and you have no idea where you are, there is no point to anchor yourself in. You can just go around the globe, around in circles in your neighborhood, country, continent, and you may never find that place because you don't even know where you are. You have to know where you are, and you have to know fully. It's not like, I think I'm here, but part of me is there, and part of me is there, and part of me is there, and I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Then it's imagine you have a car, and your wheel is on the other side of the street. Your steering wheel is in another city, and it's like, how can the car actually move if it's partial? We cannot. I know these examples sound maybe a little bit silly, but I hope it actually gives you some kind of perspective on how the mind works and how important it is to actually be here wholeheartedly. All of you, all of the parts that you love and that you hate, we have to show them love and acceptance. We have to receive them, which means we need to anchor ourselves right in this moment in time and space, right where we are. How is it landing for you? How is it landing? Please let me know. I would love to know. Yeah, so if we don't know where we are, we cannot move forward. It's not possible. There is no momentum. Try to move a car that is not here, or a car that you don't know where it is. Not possible. And as much as we hate it sometimes where we are, so many things to deal with and so many things we don't like, we have to actually sit down honestly and take responsibility for where we are. What I've learned in my journey is actually that being responsible is the key to change. Because if I'm not responsible, if I don't own myself as a creator of my life, the world is created by someone else for me, then how can I change it? There's no change. Like, it's not possible, because I'm just a victim, poor victim, like most of my life I've lived. And only when I started taking responsibility, fully owning, suddenly it's like, okay, I have choice. I can go left or right. I can think about what I want to create, or think about why it's not working for me and how unworthy and useless and whatever I am, right? There are always choices. What do I spend my time on thinking? And today is all about radically sitting in front of ourselves in the mirror, perhaps with a journal, and anchor your present moment with present circumstances of life which you didn't want to face before, whether it is relationship problems, money challenges, any personal issues, any emotions that you don't want to feel. And can you breathe through them and allow yourself to receive whatever comes, rather than rejecting it, knowing that you are the one that feels it. By the way, if you are interested, I've got a program, Emotional Alchemy, and it is designed to teach you about emotions, but even more, it is a portal. There are different portals with different emotions where you go safely and you allow yourself to feel your emotions, defrost the emotions that have been buried within, with self-inquiry, with the I am presence, and you start to realize, slowly building or fast, that you are not your emotions and you are the presence that holds the emotions. And that's quite liberating. And you do that whenever you want, and then in real time it's much easier for you to feel the emotions, because suddenly you are like, wow, you become free. Like, it is not me, I am, and I am feeling. How interesting. And then you don't react with those emotions. So those of you who would like to have access, the link should be underneath or in my website in bio. So I would like you to place your hands on your heart. I release all the energy that have stopped me from receiving where I am. I release all the energy that have stopped me from receiving where I am. I release all the energy that have stopped me from receiving where I am. Now close your eyes if you haven't already. Deep breath in. Hold. And as you exhale, say, I am here. And notice you really being here. Not there, but here. Who is here? Who is the one that is here? And ask yourself, can more of me be here? Can I invite more of me here? What if more of me was here? How would I feel? Where actually am I in my life? Where actually am I? I'm here in this body, in this place, in this city. But where am I in my relationships? Where am I with money? Where am I at work? With my passion, with my health, with my lifestyle choices, with my friendships? Where am I? Before you think of any change, where are you? Radical self-honesty. I am here. This is where I am, and as much as I might not like it, as much as I may not accept it, I accept it. One of my mentors who learned from her mentor says, I accept what I can't accept, which is brilliant, because if we can't accept something, can we realize that there is bigger I underneath which can choose to accept? So I accept what I can't accept. I am here. I accept what I can't accept. I accept where I am. I receive where I am. I soften my body, soften my breath, and I allow myself to anchor in this moment in time and space. I allow myself to surrender to life to flow through me. I allow myself to not struggle and fight and control. I receive where I am fully and completely. How does it feel to receive where you are? For me, it feels liberating. The word that comes to me is liberating, because finally I can have the power, the energy, the capability to do something with it if I don't like where I am. But if I like where I am, I can receive it fully also. I can enjoy it. I can feel grateful. Wow, this is what I've created. This is where I've been and I haven't noticed. And I was dreaming about this life 5-10 years ago. And now I'm here. So thank you for today. May you receive where you are. And throughout the day, keep coming back to yourself. Keep coming back and do this practice in the mirror, perhaps with journaling, looking in your eyes deeply, and honestly writing down, anchoring where you are. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.